up, YouTube? Welcome back. I am not using my hands right now because I'm actually holding my microphone. It fell off of my stand, and the stand just absolutely crashed. And now I'm gonna sound really close to your ear during this entire video. Anyways, what's up? Welcome back. As we do more deep dives here on the second channel, I have two channels, by the way, and I treat them both kind of like main channels. I post 2 videos every single day, so hit the subscribe button. I'd stick around for daily uploads and content. On top of that, join us live over on Twitch at ADEPTA. Okay. And in addition to all that, this is the second video of us going into Warhammer Factions Explained. This is made by Bricky, who, oh my god, is so engaging and such a great content creator. The link to the original video will be in the description below. Support the original video, but also support me while you here, shoddy, because we'd love to do deep dives. We're deep diving currently Warhammer and SCP. So, let's get it.
It's time we start praying to our new god, the 2011 Honda Civic.
Hi, Honda
So
Civic.
is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology! The Adeptus Mechanicus. The
Mechanicus.
Adeptus Mechanicus are a technophile cult on Mars. Now, these people are a little bit weird because they don't actually really believe in the Emperor of Mankind. And you might think, oh, whoa, Berkey, that sounds like some heresy. A little bit. They believe in the Emperor, they believe in his power, but they don't pray to him. They pray to something called the Omnissiah. And
hold on. In my books, that's still heresy, dog. That's still heresy. Oh, even if you acknowledge him and you still don't fuck with him and you pray to something else, that's still heresy to me, dog. I'm gonna be real.
Is this kind of machine god that they believe permeates in all machines. And if you think, well, wait a minute, they believe in a different god as well? That sounds like super heresy. Well, yes-ish, but they also make all your guns, and they make all your tanks, and they make everything that you have.
Oh.
So you can't really tell them to fuck off?
It's like, heresy, motherfuckers! How dare you! You guys are heretics! Oh, but you provide. Alright. You know what? My bad. Y'all got that. What? I mean, if you acknowledge our God, that's good enough for me, dog. Oh, for other people, though? Fucked up. For you? No problem. Anyways, how my tank looking? Did you put it in blue?
Because you're not going to win nothing if you don't got stuff to shoot people with. See, their Omnissiah at least makes sense from their standpoint.
With a good old yes.
They believe it to be a deity that permeates through all machines. Your Honda Civic, your standard bolt gun, your Dune Strider Walker, your giant mechs, your huge ships. The Omnissiah is present through all. And the only reason your stuff works is because the machine's spirit in it says it works. If you want your gun to work, your tank to run, you must pray to it. And I mean full stop. You need to start chanting in high Gothic. You need to burn incense. You need to sit on your knees and pray to that car. You need to rub oil on your robes, and you need to go, ahomina, homina, 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 homina. Full stop if you want your damn thing to work. If you want your gun to fire.
Oh, this is fucked up. Do you know why this is fucked up? Imagine, right? Sorry. Imagine one of the underlings of the 18 from, like, the Emperor, right? I forgot the name. Started with a P, right? The people who are the underlings under each of those, they're using these weapons. And they're, like, praying to a different god that isn't the Emperor while trying to get the 1,000 souls they need. Fuck. Primarchs. Thank you. Yeah, the people who are under the Primarchs. It's like, listen, I ain't cheating on you, Emperor. I'm not. I'm just trying to provide, shoddy. You need the 1,000 souls, okay? It's not what you think. You don't need to pray to the god, you need to pray to the gun. But isn't it technically heresy if you're praying to anything but your true god? Ah, you're praying to your gun. Does not seem to be fucking with the realist.
Fire, you need to do that. They are very bizarre, and they actually have a bit of a point because it's obviously working. And if you look at them, I don't know how that works. So they obviously know something about what they're doing. The most notable member of the Adeptus Mechanicus is...
Sorry, someone in chat goes, yeah, the Emperor was against religion. I mean, yeah, I mean, the Emperor, I mean, they after he died, they just made him into, like, they referred to him as God King, right? And they put him on such a goddamn pedestal for it all and still utilize his half-dead ass. So, I mean, that happens to a lot of people in life, though, right? When you really think about the logistics, is that, think of how many people, like, after they die or after they, like, start to move on, how much the narrative changes around them. Either they get put on a pedestal or dug into the earth further. Which is kind of cool that, like, the way that Warhammer would shape that is to, like, kind of twist it and turn it the more that he's unable to communicate in that way, right? So that's cool. Yeah, he's forced to become what he hates. Yeah, and that's like the beautiful part of the writing of that aspect, right? Is the fact that it relates to so much of what happens to in everyday life in our own lives when it comes to someone passing and how the narrative of them change. Like, for example, imagine we know somebody named Tony, and he's an absolute piece of shit, alright? And then he dies. Do you know how many people are going to be like, I fucking loved Tony. He was such a bad bitch. I love when he wore red bottom Louis Vuittons, dog. That shit was bumping. And then he'll forever be known as the sexy motherfucker who wore red bottom Louis Vuittons, okay? You know what I'm saying? And, like, Tony doesn't want to be remembered for that. Tony put them on as a joke. Right? Tony didn't mean that for it to be his legacy, but now it is. Now that's who he is. And that's all he'll be remembered for. So, kind of real, though.
Is Archmagos, Magos, whatever, Belisarius Call. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah. This is the group we're talking about. These are these weirdos. Here, the Omnissian Creed. The credo, Omnissiah. There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no constancy in flesh, only decay. There is no certainty in flesh, but death. Flesh.
I mean, that motherfucker's spitting. All right? As a bitch who currently has cancer and is fighting it, yeah, flesh is ass cheeks, bruh. It sucks. These flesh suits are dog shit. We need upgrades. Give me a new one, man. Give me a new one.
Is weakness. Flesh is death. The Omnissiah is the god of the machines, and if you wish to be whole, if you wish to be holy, if you wish to give unto him, you must saw down your limbs and remove your organs and replace them with mechanical parts, because that is what he wants, and that is how you will become enlightened.
Can I get a mechanical uterus? How does that situation work? That's what I'm gonna... I have uterine cancer, for those of you guys who are like new to the channel or whatever. I make a lot of dark jokes about my cancer. It's how I cope. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. This is how I deal. Yep.
Hard.
But please don't make fun of my cancer. I'm very fragile. I will cry. But I make jokes about it because I'm experiencing it. Thank you. Just want to put that out there real quick.
Technophiles mixed with religious extremism. Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, for their army side of things, they are with the Scutari. The Scutari operate with very bizarre weaponry and lots of different kinds of vehicles, tanks, and different people in between. They're very weird.
Yes, sir.
But they have extremely wacky and enjoyable, and in fact quite effective, both in the real game and in the lore, weaponry and gear. Overall, as an army on the tabletop, they're very weird and have a whole bunch of different shenanigans. But if you like kind of that quirky, wacky techno thing, I'd give them a pick.
I kind of love how zany they look, right? Look at like the way the arms protrude out of different ones and like just the small little touches and nuances. It's cool. I think the design's really dope.
Hell, They're so paranoid. I gotta keep going. They're so paranoid and crazy. These Dune Striders you see right here, one guy was able to make them work. One guy, and he died. And they're so scared they'll never work again that they keep them on and they never turn them off, and they run around in a circle the whole time until they need them, and then they corral it and they go into battle. Yep.
Dude, what a fucking existence. Holy shit. Listen, we cannot afford to lose you. Run in a circle. Don't question it. It's what we need. Do you want to shut off? Nope. Aye.
The Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, if you want to talk about faith, though, let's talk about the Sisters of Battle.
Oh!
Simp has fallen for an e-girl in Lego City.
The Sisters of Battle.
A simp has fallen for the e-girl in Lego City. Aye. You know what? She's so hot. She's so hot. Is she the one from the animation I watched? The 40K animation? Is this her? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, I recognize her hairstyle and everything, so that's cool.
Of the Adeptus Sororitas, if that's how I pronounce it correctly, is an all-female group of battle sisters going through the ecclesiarchy section of the Imperium. The
yeah, we saw
ecclesiarchy
them.
is, of
We saw
course,
her
the
enter that
church.
building before.
This is, imagine a private army of the church.
Okay.
Which is scary, and it is. The sisters are an extremely zealotous force, and they take this to a full extreme. They believe in three main things: faith, martyrdom, and fire. Through the bolter, the flamer, and the melta, the Sisters of Battle are extremely potent at taking out chaos and heretics. Mainly heretics, because as they are a fighting section of the ecclesiarchy church, that's the big thing they want to kill.
All right, that you know, all I'm waiting for this. This is me and my girls. When we witness someone saying they ain't down for Taco Tuesday, you fucking heretic. Me and my girls want to go hit Taco Tuesday, and you telling me you ain't popping with it? Heretic. You are dead to me and the girls. You ain't coming to girls' night. You're not. You're not. You're not welcome. You're not welcome, you fake ass bitch. Let's go.
Any form of heretic will face
We
the
roll
Emperor's
out.
justice through those three main weapons: the bolter, the flamer, and the melta, and they will do so with extreme prejudice. Literally. They are the closest things we have to nuns in space. And I'm talking hardcore nuns. They carry holy fire on their backs. They have holy books
that's what
and sigils all
that's
across
cool.
their armor. Their main battle tank is a fucking pipe organ missile launcher. They have
That goes
small
hard.
babies that they have removed their brain capacity to make them little servant cherubs to fly around and give them ammunition.
No. We gotta back that one up real quick. One second. What?
Is a fucking pipe organ missile launcher.
Hold on,
They
one more time.
have small babies that they have removed their brain capacity to make them little servant cherubs to fly around and give them ammunition and shit. They drop.
I'm just thinking, right? Listen, I'm sorry I'm laughing too hard at this. This is so stupid. All right, this is a dumb joke. You know that a lot of kids, right? A lot of kids turn out to be kind of shitty. There's some good ones. You know, you guys know if you are the good ones or not. But a lot of kids turn out to be dog shit, right? They bully other people, madly insecure, dog shit kids. We take them. We make them ammunition runners. This is the society we dream of. This is how we purge properly. We make them productive. Oh, what? You pushed little Sarah down the stairs and now she broke her entire arm? No. You don't get detention. You get your brain taken out. You now carry goods for the cause. Oh shit. All you did was steal someone's bubble gum? It wasn't even that deep? We take your brain. Now you provide us the bubble gum during battle. Yes.
Churches from low orbit as mini drop pods onto battles. They drop churches into battles, and they blare war hymns and holy music.
That goes hard as fuck. They play their own soundtrack.
Atmosphere
they play their own soundtrack.
Holy water across the battlefield.
That's
These
sick.
are the people you are dealing with, and they're fucking awesome. They can
so cool.
literally stave off demons
Yeah.
on the tabletop because their faith is that strong. Remember the warp, the demons from the warp? Well, the warp also manifests in your mind. All of your emotions, negative and positive, go through the warp. It's the immaterium, the place of...
Oh, wait a second. That's why, for example, when the Emperor had the power to wield the warp, he specified the power goes into his mind and then he controls it outwards. That's even cooler because technically we all are connected to the warp because our thoughts pass through it, but he was actually someone who was able to manifest the power and use it. That is so cool. That is actually sick. Okay.
All things.
All right.
So if you are that mentally fortified, that mentally strong, you can stave off horrifying demons. And all these girls, oh, not a crack. Not a crack in that mental armor. Now, as much as a meme as they are, and as much as their models look a lot like Ongo Gabloglian, yeah, which I can't unsee anymore, I gotta say, I love their design. I think they're extremely cool. They're another army that I'm currently collecting. They just released a...
Okay, this organ-ass tank is dope. That's like one of my favorite things. This one, iconic.
Whole new line of figures very recently, and they look wonderful. Everything from Celestine, the living, literally undying saint, from the triumph of Saint Catherine, which is literally a funeral procession as a model. Those organ tanks I mentioned earlier. This shit is the most over-the-top badassery in a lot of the Warhammer universe, and goddamn it, is it over the top. But Sisters of Battle are so cool. While I'm a guardsman at heart, this is such a cool faction. By Bolter Shell, Flamer Burst, and Melta Blast, the mutant, the heretic, and the traitor alike are cleansed of their sin of existence. So it has been for 5 millennia, so shall it be until the end of time. And
I want to do hold on. I want to do something a little nerdy. You guys are going to have to hold that, okay? By Bolter Shell, Flame Burst, and Melta Blast, the mutant, the heretic, and the traitor alike are cleansed of their sin of existence. So has it been for 5 millennia, so shall it be unto... I don't know what the rest of the word. The end of time. It's cool as shit. Yeah.
Until the end of time. And speaking of burning demons...
I can see!
I can fight!
The Grey Knights are the first army I actually collected back in 7th edition. The Grey Knights are a super secretive and...
Alright, homies, to those of you who are saying get a VTuber model made of battle armor, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Are y'all paying for it? Do you know how expensive it is for each outfit change? $500 minimum. I usually pay around $600 to $700 for an outfit. You think I'm gonna... Hello? That's minimum. That's for clothing. If I got armor done, it'd be close to $1,000 to get armor done. That's fucked. That's a fucked thing. Like, holy shit. A lot of money.
A much more old school look at power armored knights, except they
40K fans will pay for it. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. 40K fans, if you got bread like that because you pay for the tabletop anyways, and you want to pay for me to get a Warhammer inspired outfit for our Warhammer deep dives, I'll commission it. Fuck it. But I gotta see that money first. That's expensive as shit. But yeah, I'm down.
They are all psychers. All of them have that crazy space magic magician shit. For every 100,000 guardsmen, there's one Grey Knight. For every 10,000
Okay,
Sisters
cool.
of Battle, there's one Grey Knight. For every 1,000...
Damn, why are Grey Knights that fucking OP, dog? Jesus! Grey Knights are wildin' on the main.
Space Marines, there's one Grey Knight. Grey Knights are the strongest of the strong, both in mental will and absolute...
Wait, were the Grey Knights the ones I saw in the Astrates thing? Oh, by the way, for those of you guys who don't know, I watched the Astrates thing on Patreon a year ago, and I need to go find it. Were those Space Marines? What were they? They were just big-ass dudes. I couldn't really tell. It's been a year, though, since I've seen it. Those are Space Marines? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been a year since I've seen it. So I'm just trying to remember, because I just remember them being big-ass motherfuckers. I kind of want to go watch it again and then talk about it, because I feel like when I reacted to it, like, I talked about, like, a lot, like, for those of you guys on Patreon, I talked about a lot of, like, a lot of the cool animation and cinematography aspects, but I didn't really, like, get engaged with what was going on, because I wasn't fully, like, comprehensive of what's going on. I would love to just kind of, like, do it again, because I kind of just don't remember shit. But I want to be, like, upfront with you guys about it. I don't want to be, like, shady, like, first time reacting. Like, no, I've definitely seen it. I just don't remember anything or understand. Star teats. Sorry, star teats. Oh no, I said teats. I'm gonna call them titties from now on. Yup.
Just strength.
Welcome
These
to my
are
brain,
Space
bitch.
Marines that are all high-level psychers. All of them able to specifically do one goal, and that is kill demons. The Emperor believed that the demons of chaos were the #1 threat to the Imperium, and he probably is right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out during this part. I'm so sorry. I need to play it back.
One goal, and that is kill demons. The Emperor believed that the demons of chaos were the #1 threat to the Imperium, and he probably is right. However, this group is entirely based on doing that through a myriad of tactics. Coming from the
he said a
planet,
myriad,
or, I guess
okay.
the moon of Titan in the Sol system,
I
the
like
Grey
his
Knights are
diction a
thrown
lot, like
through
his word usage, it's
extremely
good.
rigorous
Makes
training
it very
and are
satisfying.
as clear of mind and soul as they possibly can be. Since the demons of the warp are the warp, and your mind projects to the warp, people can go insane very fast, especially lower-level psychers. These Grey Knights need to be able to harness the warp in the presence of demons and stay perfectly sane. One of their characters, one of my favorite characters, is named Castellan Crow. He has a demon blade, the black blade of Mahamahama, and he has to have it on him because it tempts everyone nearby, constantly beckoning them. Use my power, use my strength, suck my penis, whatever the possibility. And so he has to keep it.
Hey, Bricky. You bricked up, little bro? we go and talk about it? I think your name might imply more than we realized. Much love, though. I be saying crazy shit, too.
On him
Bless up.
all the time as this thing whispers to him consistently, and he has to stave it off forever, being alone in his chambers or on the battlefield, because anyone who gets too close to it might be tempted a little too hard. He is
Holy
that
smokes, that's
pure
cool.
of
That means
heart
he has to
and
have a
mind.
lot of
All
willpower.
the characters in the Grey Knights are basically like that. The only issue is that the Grey Knights have a scorched earth policy, more ways than one. If they're fighting demons, demons corrupt and make people crazy. So if I'm a guardsman and I'm fighting demons and the Grey Knights arrive and they kill all the demons, I'm a risk. And so guess who's not making it out of there?
Oh,
On the
so they're
tabletop,
purging you
they're
out,
very
too.
strike fast, strike hard kind of people. They teleport
damn.
all around the place. They are fast strike groups, small amounts of models because they're so dang strong. You only have so many characters, but with it, you get in there, you're very tough, very tanky, you hit really hard, and you try to bounce around the battlefield quickly, but you don't have numbers, and so every dead Grey Knight hits really damn.
I love when people paint the shading on it, so it like looks so textured. I love that. When I talked about this in the previous video for those guys on YouTube, where when I was a kid, I used to like go to a hobby shop and play like with an arcade machine, and there was like this really nice there's not just one guy, it's like a few dudes who were just really nice and did tabletop stuff, and like when I painted one, I only did like the base part, like the base colors of stuff. And like later on he showed me the final result where it was like actually like super detailed. And I think I just have a lot of admiration towards that, right? Cuz like look at even the gradient on the legs that are created. Like these are just the amount of detail and the way that like they vary such minor things is so cool. It's so cool. And it's like, you know, like I know there's probably people out there who are like, "Oh, it's just like figurines and shit." But like hear me out, dude. Look at the attention to detail on even this cloth at the front, right? This person put so much love and care into it. They darkened certain creases that were deeper and then made like it slowly fades into this beautiful gradient that like accentuates how the shadows would work within the folds, right? Like that shit's dope. That's like, and if you can't like admire someone's passion towards that, you got to get some self-reflection, dog. I like at some point, even if you aren't into the miniatures and shit, you got to respect that people are putting in insane effort. This motherfucker holding a skull. He's holding a whole ass head. We didn't even notice that. I'm talking about cloth. My dumbass is talking about cloth while he's holding a fucking head by its hair. What? Oh my god. Holy
Damn
shit.
hard. They're fun though if you like that kind of fast striking kind of army. Oh, and also Caldor Drago is a thing. We're not even gonna get into Caldor Drago. All right, that is oh my goodness gracious. I
Love
am
the
the
shield,
hammer. I am the mail about his fist. I am the spear in his hand. Though we are lost, I am the shield on his arm. I am
he
the
got the
flight
shield
of
for
his
real.
arrows. I am the hammer. I am the sword. I am the shield. I am a soldier at the battle at the end of time. Grey Knights are pretty hardcore. They are as holy as you can get for a Space Marine. If you like Space Marines and you don't think they're holy enough, you want to be holier? Grey Knights. Now, if you want to be holier and big, let's talk Imperial Knights.
All right, that means we're going to jump into that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching here on YouTube. It's super duper appreciated. Come join us live over on Twitch. I stream every single day. As a strong reminder, I will not be posting Warhammer daily. I do post variety daily. I just kind of post things whenever I want to. There's no upload schedule for it all, besides the daily times that I post. I post 2 videos a day, though. I love doing deep dives and searching random shit on the internet. So, if you got more suggestions and recommendations, they're always welcome in the comment section, but please do not post links. Links are cringe, but you're more than welcome to recommend me more stuff in the comments down below. And also remember, every time you hit the like button, you're feeding a soul to the God Emperor. Yes. Yes. Yes, but we are not heretics. Alright, thanks for watching. Much love. Bye.